pokes through the ceiling and an old man falls out of it. He is the god of the poor who brings bad luck to people. Whoever is targeted by him, he'll make your family poorer and poorer. But today he'd picked the wrong person. Lisa's family was already in dire straits. There was no money for the poor god to do his work, but she had a good heart. She knew that the poor god would be driven away and starved wherever he went. Lisa was kind enough to take him in, and she prepared a table full of food for him. But as soon as he took a bite, he couldn't stop the tears from flowing down his face. The poor god said that in the 800 years he had been a god. It was the first time he had been treated so tenderly. The more Lisa listened, the more she felt sorry for the poor god. She immediately decided to let him stay here for the rest of his life. But her husband objected strongly to this, because if the poor god was left behind, they would only be poorer and poorer for the rest of their lives. But Lisa said, "As long as I'm with you, I don't care if I'm poor. It doesn't matter if I'm poor." Young and beautiful Lisa, just married to her husband, who was more than 10 years older. Although there is a big age gap, but they had always had a good relationship. Roy is a mystery novelist, looking for inspiration to write, so he took Lisa back to his hometown, because it's so remote and sparsely populated, so there were many spooky incidents. At first Lisa didn't care what Roy said, until one day, the two of them had just walked out of their house. They saw a river boy passing by. Lisa thought she must have been mistaken, but Roy looked like he was not surprised. Her husband explained that, due to its remote location, the countryside has been filled with demonic spirits since thousands of years ago. Over time, it has become a common habitat for both humans and demons, so it was nothing new to see a river boy here. Lisa was terrified. From that day on, she took Roy with her wherever she went, but as time went on, she grew accustomed to life here. In Lisa's eyes, where Roy was, she was happy.